Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today's video, we're going to be doing game 2 of the fall circuit. So we advanced to the round of 32. And if we win this one, we'll advance to the round of 16, where we will be placing ourselves for some money. So before we get into the gameplay, though, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on, leave a like on the video, and in the comment section below, let me know if you're excited for tomorrow's content, what you're expected out of Weekend Classic, and the new inning bosses. All right? Let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. If you guys watched the last video, you know that I have partnered with Shaolin Trading. Shaolin's one-on-one program taught me how to trade stocks for myself. And because of that program, I've been able to become successful trading. And that is a huge reason why I get to do what I love to do, which is pump out videos for you all. So if you're searching for a skill that not only generates income, but also offers a more flexible lifestyle, then do yourself a favor and check out the link in the description below. Make sure you use code REBEL for a discount. And if you have any questions, make sure you message me on Twitter/X, or you can also reach out to me through email, pitchingrebel1@gmail.com, if you have any further questions. All right, let's go ahead and grow Shaolin together. Before we get into the gameplay, though, make sure you hit me up on Twitter @pitch_rebel, or through email, pitchingrebel1@gmail.com, if you'd like to learn how to make endless stubs like I do. I could teach you how to never struggle with stubs again and have any card you want whenever you want through my one-on-one Discord lesson. So if you are interested in that and never want to struggle with stubs again, hit me up @pitch_rebel on Twitter, or email pitchingrebel1@gmail.com if you do not have Twitter. All right, let's quit talking and get into the gameplay. So our opponent for round of 32 is Menace Buck, top 50 player, multiple times. So it's definitely going to be a tough one. We got Kershaw on the bump. He's going to have Kluber on the bump. We start off with a curveball on the dirt, and one up, one down. He swings at it for one out. And right there, Santander gets a terrible jump, but he still gets to it. But of course, it's going to end up off his glove for a double. That's going to count as a hit, in my opinion. I think it did. Then next batter is going to line out to right field, so we kind of get it back there. And right away, we got 2 outs. And then we get him chasing again on the curveball in the dirt, and we get out of it without giving up a run. Right there, a little bit jammed on the slider, but somehow, some way, Beltran hits it into a gap, and then he thought it was going to be a ground rule double. That's what I'm guessing. He stopped his runners. It's not, and that ends up being a leadoff triple. So run on third with nobody out. He paints that sinker up and in, just gets me frozen for strike 3. And 1 out, but we're going to hit a ground ball over to the second baseman, so we get the run in at least. Great pitch right there, a little bit on top. Still hit it well, just right at somebody, of course. And then we got Isaac Collins up, and unfortunately, he does get us on that slider on a 1-2 count. Great pitch. So 1-0 after 1 inning. He's going to roll that over right away to the shortstop, so 1 up, 1 down. He's got Bryce Harper up. I got the shift on, throw a slider away, and he just dinks it over 70. It wasn't even 80 miles an hour, and it's going to get all the way to the wall pretty much, and that's going to be a double. Something that could be a routine play without the shift, but sometimes that happens, you know. We're going to go ahead and walk the next batter on a changeup underneath the zone, and then right there, he gets the late swing back. That's a sinker inside that he just absolutely crushed the opposite way. That was late timing off the wall, so we're even now on these late hits. Tie ball game. We're going to go ahead and get him to line out to third base. And I could have had him. I did not expect him to run like that. And I don't know what I did there. But 2 down. Thankfully, it didn't come back to bite me. We jam him up, get some firewood, and then we get out of it with only giving up one run. So it's tie ball game. Right there, just an absolute dot on 2-2. And we're going to go ahead and be late on that. PCI was there, but we're late. And then right there, did not get my PCI to it. And we're going to go ahead and hit it to the pitcher. So 2 up, 2 down, and then we got Carlos Santana with 2 outs, 0-2 count, and he absolutely dots a damn sinker low and in for strike 3. Next batter is Isaac Collins, 1 up, 1 down. Great pitch right there on the circle change inside. We go fastball up and in, and he turns and burns on it. No doubt about that. He's going to go ahead and take a 2-1 lead in the top of the third with 1 out. Great swing right there. Next batter is Jorge Posada. We go slider up and in, and some way, somehow, he's going to have a late hit. And that hurts. That hurts, especially in these type of games. That hurts. Another slider up and in. We jam him up there. Luckily, it's not a late hit. Easy fly out to the second baseman. So 2 down. Now he's got Bryce Harper up. We're going to go fastball up and out the zone, and he goes to get it. Absolutely crushes it. into a gap, but we're going to get it in pretty quick, and we're going to hold them at second and third. Still 2 outs, nobody scored there. And then another slider up in, and basically the same hit he had with Posada. He gets it there with Santana. Another late hit, which allows him to score those 2 runs. So now it's 4-1. That definitely stings a lot. And then next batter's going to ground out to the second baseman, and we're going to get out of it 4-1. So 3-run deficit. First batter of the inning, we're going to go ahead and draw a walk. And right away, he says, F that, I'm going to Kershaw. So he goes to Kershaw. We're going to hit one, what we think is going to be the hole, but of course not super dive. But he makes a bad throw, and the first baseman cannot pick it. So we're going to go ahead and have runners on first and second with nobody out. And right there, I squared up a fastball low and in, and it doesn't matter. Line out to the damn left fielder. Next batter just missed it right there with Leo Dali. So it's going to be first and second with 2 outs. But here comes Big Dumper. The opposite way, no doubt about that. We're going to go ahead and tie the ball game up on that 3-run shot right there by Big Dumper. Let's get a little 2-hour rally cooking here. We got Isaac Collins coming up next. 2-2 count. He throws a sinker up and in, or middle in, I should say. And no doubt about that, we go back to back with 2 outs to give a 5-4 lead. So beautiful swing right there by Isaac Collins. Let's keep it rolling. We got Willie Castro up. 0-2 count. He goes slider middle in. We turn on it. Unlike he did on those sliders, we turned on it. No doubt about that. And we take a 6-4 lead after being down 4-1 with 2 outs. We score 5 runs with 3 bombs in a row. Here comes Posada. I just got on top of that sinker. Unfortunately, that's going to be a ground out to the shortstop. So 6-4 into the top of the 4th. We got the lead right back. And right away, he's going to go ahead and hit that to center field. But Beltran's there to save the day. He robs it. We're going to go and get that first out of the inning. He robbed it. Love that. Slider painted on the inside corner. 2 outs. Now we're kind of rolling here. 1-2 count. We get him chasing, and strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts to get out of the inning without giving up a run. Great shutdown inning there. And now we got Carlos Santana up, base hit up the middle for Santana. We're going to have runner on first with nobody out. And we get a changeup low in the middle of the zone. We do not miss it with Polanco. Perfect to left center field. We're going to go ahead and take an 8-4 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. We're kind of cooking now with our hitting. And another perfect, but of course, it's got to be right at that damn second baseman. This is going to hurt. You're going to see. Watch. Next batter, he brings in John Don, and another squared up ball right at the damn first baseman at the time. So 2 back-to-back hard outs, and this is why it hurts, because this right here would have absolutely opened the game up. If I had those 2 hits in a row, we scored 3 runs on a 3-run shot, it would have been 11-4. Instead, it's 9-4. And that's not a big enough lead. 5 runs is nothing, but 7 is still nothing. It's still not like crazy big, but it's a lot better than 5, obviously. And then the next batter, we're going to fly out to center field. Unfortunately, we just missed it there. But we do have a 9-4 lead, and then right away, we're going to get the first out of the inning. Again, another late swing that goes pretty far, but luckily, it has enough loft to where we can catch it. Change up in the zone. He kind of got confused by it, I guess. Check swing, blunder right there. Easy out to the first baseman. But the next batter, he's going to go backside bomb right there with Mr. Willie Castro, and he's going to cut the deficit to only 4 runs now, so it's 9-5. And then we get him chasing on the 12-6 in the dirt, and it's 9-5 going into the bottom of the 5th. He's got John Don pitching, and he just blows that by me. John Don with those pitches is still tough right there. There's that 95-mile-an-hour slider. Had no chance on that back-to-back Ks to start the inning, but 3-1 count. We're going to go ahead and poke one to the opposite way. And 2 outs, base hit right there. And then another slider away that I square up very nicely. And of course, it's just right at the second baseman. So now we're starting to get these hard outs going in this game, not letting me, expand this lead as much as I want. And right here, look at this play. Off the glove of the third baseman on the dive. Leo Dali's recovers and makes the out right there. So we get the first out of the inning right away. Then 2 up, 2 down. And we got 2 outs without any kind of base runners coming on. And then the next batter, he just misses the fastball to where it's an easy fly out to Isaac Collins on the warning track. So we get out of it without giving a run. Good shutdown inning there. And right there, slider up and away. Crushed it. Opposite field, right at somebody. Like I said, we're just not being allowed to get going right here. And then right there, I tried to check swing. And I get the check swing blunder and get it to pop up to the second baseman when I should have just had a check swing. Whether it's a strike or ball, I don't care. Just give me the check swing. But then I roll over that cutter, unfortunately. Good pitch by him, and he gets out the inning without giving up a run. First bat of the inning in the 7th. is an out, but then we bring in Roger Clemens, and Roger Clemens right away gives up a damn perfect bomb to Isaac Collins. It is now 9-6, only a 3-run lead. Fastball up and away here to Ted Simmons. He catches up to it, but he just missed it. That's going to be a fly out to the warning track, so 2 down, and then we get him to roll over to the shortstop playing the middle on the shift. So 1 run given up there. We got to get some runs right here. Great swing, backside on that cutter. Backdoor cutter, little double to start the inning, and then right here, watch what happens. I'm trying to go to third. And he continued going back to second for whatever reason, and now I get thrown out. So instead of having runner on third with 1 out, I get thrown out, and then next batter, boom, double down the line. It would have been 10-6, but instead it is still 9-6 because my runner did not listen to what I was saying. I tried to go to third as soon as the ball was hit, and it did not do what I told it to do. And here, backdoor sweeper. Just got on top of it. Unfortunately, it's going to be a ground out to the second baseman. So it's still 9-6 into the top of the 8th. And right away, he's going to get started with the bomb. Great swing there on 2-2. And it's now 9-7. Not looking good. It is not looking good. We bring in Andrew Miller. We get a strikeout on the first batter. Great changeup right there, dotted. Now he's got Carlos Santana up. We're going to go fastball above the zone. Doesn't matter, apparently. Above the zone, the fastballs, you could still absolutely hammer them off the right field wall. But we do hold him at first. He doesn't go to second on that. Right there, great swing. Perfect to left field. And now it's going to be first to second with 1 out. And we're going to bring in Felix Bautista. And right there, I completely messed up my pinpoint over the middle. Luckily, that wasn't gone. It's just a base hit. We hold him at third. Now it's bases loaded. 1 out, fastball low and in, and he just missed it. He was a little bit late on it and a little bit under. Thank God, because that would have put him up 11-9. Instead, it's just 9-8. Sinker low and away. He misses that as well. Under it, and that's going to be a fly out to left field. We escape trouble with only 1 with 9 with the lead still intact. Sweeper low and in, great pitch there on 2-2, just could not lay off of it, and that's going to be a ground out to the third baseman. And right there, a little bit on top, and of course, right to the first baseman. Backdoor slider, we take it through the 6-hole. Great swing right there by Mr. Jorge Polanco. And then now we got Anthony Santander, and watch what happens. 1-2 count. I squared up that sinker, and it just gives me a 40, almost a 50-degree launch angle with great exit view, but the launch angle was terrible. And of course, now he gets out of it without giving up a run. That should have been a bomb in my opinion, but whatever. First batter, we bring in O'Day. Easy out right there. And then we kind of get some justice. We get some justice with that perfect out. And now it is 2 outs. And 1-2 count. Changeup low and in. We jam him up on the changeup. That's going to be the ball game. We win it 9-8. Very sweaty. Shouldn't have been that sweaty in my opinion. He had some late hits that allowed him to score some runs. You know, that's where he got off to that 4-1 lead. And then we had some hard outs that did not allow us to expand the lead and kind of get a rally going. So, but we do move on to the round of 16, locking in some money. So gotta love that. And so as you saw, we ended up winning game 2, the round of 32. So we got to advance into the round of 16 and we've locked ourselves for some money. So 2 more wins and we're in the final 4. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. Stay tuned. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, right? Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on. Leave a like on the video. And in the comment section below, let me know if you're excited for Friday's content or not, all right? Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next video. Love y'all. Peace.